And I hate that I made my thumbnail that shit. But seriously, you know who you are. Also, damn, I need to get my subscriber count up. I don't know, but at the same time, I'm not worried about that at all. So, anyways, I just appreciate anybody dropping in, and I do appreciate the feedback. So, if we gotta weed out, if we have to weed out some people, that's fine. I think some of these accounts are ghost accounts. But, welcome to the Note2Self podcast, episode 30. I can't believe we're at 30, but I do because we're on a consistent roll. We're on a consistent roll. One day we're going to be at Note2Self podcast 365. But okay, it's Wednesday, August the 3rd, 2022, okay? And, like, I thought, like, another wellness check was being done, right? But no, the person that I'm putting the restraining order was petty. And then they sent, well, whatever it was in that shit, it said, what did it say? Pain and suffering / embarrassment. And I'm just like, you're doing the most. People doing the fucking most right now. And it's just like, I was thinking about like my tarot cards, right? Like sometimes it vibes with me. And then sometimes I'm just like, what the fuck? I don't know what the fuck is going on. But then it just seems like when I look at it the next day, or like after, you know, the day has gone by, I'm just like, oh, this shit ain't talking about me. So the cards I pulled yesterday, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, but it said something about a crazy man. Yes, this is a crazy man. And then, like, it didn't say nothing about no crazy a woman, but that tower card, though, that tower card, and I'm thinking, like, okay, there's no way it's like, I don't have the ego, okay? Like, even though it seems like I do have an ego, like, I'll admit it. I have somewhat of an ego, but it doesn't stop me from doing what is right. That's the difference. So that ego shit and that tower falling the fuck down, that wasn't about me. I think that was about you. Not you, the viewer, but you know who you are. I'm off that lemonade again. No alcohol. They put so much damn sugar in this shit. Woo! I don't even know what I want to eat later. I want an egg sandwich with ketchup. But, yeah. Fuck it. I like being on here every day and just talking and ranting because it's like, I don't really have to write, even though I need to be writing in my diary. But it's fun to, be on here, and then, you know, when you write in your diary, it's not like, you know, people can pop up and write back, like, hey, and leave a comment. But not always I get a comment on here, though, but I don't give a damn. I can't really complain. I'm happy as hell. Not always I get a comment on here. Oh, I'm just checking the feedback. But, honestly, there's like so much crazy shit. It just keeps happening, right? And I'm just like, why is this happening to me? And then like finally, like one person saw it. One person was just like, yeah, you got like 2 people against you right now. And then it's just like more people are seeing that. And you know, and I didn't want to put my business out here like that, for real. Like I really didn't name names, really. I didn't really name names. It's a small town though. But literally I'm being bullied and I hate that. And I'm not gonna let it happen. Like, I don't know. It's just like I don't have the tolerance for it. Like, people be wondering why these kids be doing that violent ass shit. Because them damn bullies. And then at a certain time, wasn't it illegal for people to bully kids in school? What the fuck happened? Wasn't that like a crime? Did they get rid of that shit? I don't know. But you know, this ain't a school issue right now. Everybody's grown, including me. So stop underestimating. Just because I'm younger than you Don't think I won't defend myself, please. So let's get it. And then I was just saying, like, you know, something just don't be feeling right when I be talking to people. So then I'm just gonna go off that vibe. Like, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing right now. Something just don't feel right. Like, you just ever get that feeling, and then you just have to back out. Like, it's just your intuition just telling you, like, yo, something ain't right. So now I'm just like, yo, I'm gonna fall back. Hermit mode. Now I'm looking like an idiot. I always look stupid. I really don't care though. I do care. That's why if I didn't care, I wouldn't have brought it up. Also, it smells like something died in front of my neighbor's house. It's definitely the smell of death. It's very sweet. I don't know if you smelled anything dead before. I really hope it's not one of them kittens, because I think Simon had another kitten. Like, he had something white in his mouth. I don't think it was a rat, because we don't really have rats down here like that. I mean, like, upstate, yeah, there's some rats. But, there's not really any rats, like, near the coast, I don't think. So, I don't think it was a mole rat, or what do you call it? Those moles? Aren't moles brown? So, I don't think it was a mole either. I think it was a kitten. I hope they're safe, though. But, I'm gonna keep the fresh water out and, the kibble. I'm starting to run out of kibble, but I'm gonna hook y'all up. I got your back, Simon and Cole. Simon and Cole. Because he has, like, a girlfriend, or either that's his daughter. It's another black cat. I know one of the black cats was, his baby mama. But I don't know what happened to her, and I hope she's okay. Like, I'm really becoming attached. Like, I always loved Simon. But, like, damn, he has a whole family, and, you know, I think he's the leader of the pack. Because, like, every time they're, like, around each other, like, nobody really fucks with Simon. Simon is just, like, the head honcho. And then, like, I'm cool with the head honcho. I feel good about that. I'm cool with the head honch. So, that's going on. And I don't know why I don't keep lotion in the car. I need to. I'm so paranoid. Like, I'm so paranoid right now. I'm just grooming myself for the camera. But yeah, I gotta do a wardrobe change because people are looking at my clothes. They're not looking at me. Plus, like, I need to start finding a bra that I like because I just can't go around with my taters flopping. And I swear, if the po-po pull up on this live, y'all heard it here first. I'm just waiting on it. Nothing ceases to amaze me anymore. Damn. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I'm just thinking about where is life gonna take me, and hold on. What the hell am I gonna do? I just want to have, like, a day where there's just, like, no drama. Like, I mean, like, you know, but at the same time, those days are boring. So I don't know. Am I going into my demon time? That's what I want to know. Why do I feel like something is gonna happen? And oh yeah. Let me focus. Okay, I said, like, let me just focus on the topic. We're doing a podcast. Number 30. Okay. My thing is, like, I was thinking, like, oh, I'm turning my brightness down. I'm thinking, like, yo, I'm crazy as fuck. Like, I can't even believe what the fuck I'm thinking. Like, that's how I be thinking, like, yo, like, I'm being delusional and shit like that. But then it just turns out, like, compared to what's going on outside of me, people are fucking insane. Like they're unhinged. Money, like, and behind it all, it's mostly about money. It's just, I don't know. Like, I did most talk. There's nothing else I can say about it. There's, like, nothing else I can really say about it. It's just a crazy-ass world. Like, I pretty much ranted most of it out yesterday, thank God. But it was just, like, what do I do? Like, I'm thinking, like, you know, we're just gonna just get this case over. Like, we don't have to talk to each other. We can move the fuck on, but it just keeps dragging and dragging. And then that petty shit, talking about, we're just gonna just hold up. Talking about, what was it? Pain and suffering / embarrassment, but you embarrassed yourself. I didn't do that to you. Like, I don't know. And I'm just, I don't know, like, what am I gonna do with my life? What am I gonna do? Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm looking at these trees and shit, right? And it's like, I don't know if I can show y'all these trees. Let me show you these trees. Like, I'm just looking at these trees and shit. And I don't know, it's just tripping me the fuck out. Like, why? I just be chilling out here. Like, I just be, like, trying to listen to, like, nature. That's corny as fuck, but I'm serious. Like, I just want to woosah. Like, they say, like, the trees talk. And have you ever seen those crazy videos of, like, the trees, like, coming alive? Now, that's kind of creepy, but... Now, they make good dessert, but this carrot and ranch joint, I don't know about that. And I'm just thinking, like, the saddest thing about all this, I don't know why I'm nervous. I didn't do nothing wrong. But you ever just scramble when, like, you have to gather shit really fast? Now, granted, the case is not for the next 2 weeks. But I'm enjoying this more than I thought. I don't think I ate today. Wait, I think I had a Bojangles biscuit. And I saved a jelly packet. That's a good enough. I can't wait to make some toast. That's one thing I'm thinking. Like, I just want to eat my main course. This is my entree. Then I'm gonna eat my main course. And then my main course probably is some damn ramen noodles. Or finish that tuna helper. And then but then I have like marshmallow. Like, I have, like, what do you call them? The snowballs from Hostess. Like, it's like it's a chocolate cake covered in marshmallow, covered in, I think it has strawberry stuff on it. I don't know. But damn it, those snowballs good as a motherfucker. I like them Twinkies too. But I don't like dry Twinkies. But I'm so paranoid right now. Like, I wouldn't mind, like, just changing my whole identity. And it's just like, what would I want to even look like? And it's like, I don't even want to do that. Because, like, when you have, like, when you're on the internet and shit, it don't even matter if you change your identity. Because then you can log on to your email one time. And if they're stalking your IP address, they can find out where you're at. So you're never really anonymous. There's no such thing as being anonymous. And then it's like, okay, let's say you change your identity and all that, but you keep your eyes. You're gonna have to change the shape of your eyes. So, like, you don't, like I'm saying, like, in other countries, like, if they have technology where you can just cover up like this, and they can tell who the fuck you are by your eyes, like, even with sunglasses on, they can tell who the fuck you are. Like, I think they can tell by, like, the shape of your ear and shit. So it's just like, what the fuck do? You don't have to change yourself from top to bottom completely. Like, they probably got your damn toenails in the database. Like, I don't know what the fuck. What can I do? But then it's just like, no, you know what? Stop running. I think that's the moral. Stop running. But you can't not run and not, you know. I'm not saying, like, bring a knife to a gunfight. That's what I'm saying. And it's like, I don't want to have to hurt anybody. That's the thing. But why you keep thinking you can hurt me? Why? You know the saddest thing about this shit? Like, honest to God. Even though, like, y'all niggas doing me dirty as fuck. I'm not talking about the viewers and all that. Even though y'all niggas doing me dirty as fuck, I still don't want nothing bad to happen to you. That's my downfall. Because what did we talk about yesterday? Or what? Yeah, yesterday? No fucking empathy. Imagine if I didn't have no empathy. Like, my thing is, like, you fucking around with my family. Never once I said, I'm gonna come get your family. You fucking around with me. The only thing I said is if you came up on my shit, I will fuck you up. Other than that, I'm not gonna fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't go out looking for trouble unless I'm drunk. I'm not drunk, I'm sober. But Lord, thank God I'm not, what do you call the word? Sick anymore. That shit was a lot. My dreams was weird. Every time I closed my eyes, I would see faces and shit. Could have been a damn cough syrup, I don't know. Shit was fucking crazy. I don't plan to be sick ever again. Okay, let me not say that. Like, you know, God forbid. You know what I'm saying? Oh, excuse me. I don't ever want to be fucking sick again. Okay, but let me not say that, because then it's going to happen to me again. So let me just not But you know, hand to the Lord. I hope I'm in good health for like at least for my family's sake, you know. And definitely I need to go get a will for myself. People don't think about that shit when they're young. I'm gonna go get a will. Then I start wondering, like, how do I know someone doesn't have like a insurance policy out on me right now, and then they're just waiting to like knock my ass off? You know, how do you look something like that up? My mind's all over the place. But like I said, people say that shit is crazy until that shit really happened. And I'm telling y'all now, like, if anybody under the sound of my voice, if I end up missing, or if I end up dead, I didn't kill myself. I'm telling you. And every time somebody say shit like that, they end up dead. I didn't do it. For real. I didn't do nothing stupid. I already got that shit out of my system. My super high OD days are behind me. I'm not interested in that. It wasn't me. So if like I OD, I ain't do that shit. And that had me thinking about Jimi Hendrix just then. They talking about like they poured a wine bottle down his throat or some shit like that. What's the truth? What's the truth? Everything is so damn weird. I'm sorry for eating these carrots. I gotta eat. But I didn't fucking do it. I'm just letting y'all know. Like, do you ever just get on the edge of death and you just like, fuck, I regret that shit? Or you take a pill too much or a drink too much and you're just like, oh God, I'm dying. I wish I did this. I wish I did that. God, please give me another chance. I've done that shit so many times with God. I can't do that shit again. And I won't lie. Today, lately I've been craving so bad, like a cigarette or like, what do you call it? I don't even know the name no more. That's good. A vape. But then I'm thinking, what's the point? Like, I'm gonna hit that shit. And I'm gonna feel sick. Like, that happens every time I smoke, like, nicotine. Like, it makes me feel sick. Like, it makes me feel cool, though. Like, the whole aesthetic of, like, smoking. It's like, oh, I'm so unbothered. I'm so unbothered. But then it's just like, are you doing that to impress others? Or are you doing that to, you know, actually relax? Like, what are you doing that for? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because a lot of people get high just to, impress others or, like, have an image. Fuck that shit. Especially when you get old, that shit catch up. I'm just waiting right now. Because I see it coming. But I'm telling y'all, like, I'm scared for real. Like, for real. And I know I'm not supposed to think those thoughts because, like, you know, the whole manifestation thing. Like, as soon as I think something bad is gonna happen. And I have to have positive thoughts. Even though I know these niggas is out to cause me fucking harm, I have to be positive thoughts. I just thought about, like, when I made TJ, like, Like, I chopped up real carrots, and then I made, like, that gravy train on the stove top. Like, I boiled it, and I put carrots. Like, he ate most of it, but I made too much. I don't know. I miss him really bad. And I'm still waiting to get a dog. Like, I don't really want to get a dog, but, like, if I do, I need to get a dog, though. Because if somebody hurt a dog, they'd be like, oh, let me leave her the fuck alone. But I want a dog like how he was. And I want to name him Tater. And we'll be best friends. I miss TJ so bad. He was like, really... He was so close. I'm not gonna make it about this shit. I'm not gonna think about you right now, nigga. One of my uncles came to visit, one of my great uncles. Meaning my grandma's relative. That went well. I always like when people actually recognize my accomplishments, so I appreciate that. So thank you for dropping by. You didn't really have to do that, but thank you. It's like even when my phone goes off, I get fucking nervous. What can I do? Oh! I can't wait to go home and, what do you call it? Play Red Dead Redemption. Oh my god. And then I was thinking about playing Call of Duty again. But it's like ain't after September the new joint drops, right? So then it's just like, what's the point of playing? I don't know. But I don't think everybody's gonna get the new game at one time. I just don't want to play something that nobody's gonna watch. But you know, I'm kind of over Call of Duty. I'd rather just play Red Dead. What else is on my mind? I kind of want to make pork chops or steaks or something like that. I don't know what I want to make. Maybe like a cheeseburger. But my issue is like I could never make my cheeseburgers stick together. My mind is just going. I'm just thinking about what I have to do, like my responsibilities, being the only responsible one, being stalked, being harassed, protecting my fucking family. I'm getting tired. Like, I just kind of want to, I just want to just drive off. Like I said, like, I just want to drive the fuck off. Like, but then, you know, I would regret it more than, you know, I would just regret it. Because quitters and cowards, they never fucking win. Like, what was that fucking quote, by whatchamacallit face? I think it was by Shakespeare, what, a coward dies 1,000 times, a hero only dies once. So, I just need more motivation or coffee. Or a crutch, you know? I said coffee, but then, you know, that had me thinking about, like, nicotine, so I'm just like, fuck. Caffeine and nicotine. This just like a dry ass up and out. But damn, I want some coffee. I got some, but it's that damn Ensure cafe mocha. Nothing wrong with Ensure. It's just like, damn, that flavor is just so strong. Like, oh, I mean, I do like a mocha coffee, but like, damn, can we get some French vanilla? Like, can we get some caramel? But I do like black coffee. That's nice. What else am I thinking about? I still ain't finished none of my books. Like, damn, I still got my, like, I brought all the books with me, but I ain't finished one book. I don't know if it's just that I just like carrying around the books or what. Like, I just got distracted by a whole bunch of podcasts like I need to catch up to. Like, I just finished like the Danny Brown podcast, caught up with the Joey Diaz podcast. Some podcasts I had to get rid of because I subscribed to most of them, but I'm glad I took it off of automatic download, or else my phone would just be clogged the fuck up. Who else am I subscribed to? Let me see. I fucks with a podcast now. Oh, and I recoat the bathroom. So, oh my gosh, that shit was crazy. Like, I thought it was gonna be, I mean, like, it's easier than what I thought. It was easier than what I thought. But, like, what was under the caulk, it was just like, oh God, like, do I need to, like, fucking, like, get a hammer, like a sledgehammer? I will eventually. And then just knock down the the shower wall. Because, like, when I was, like, getting the caulk out with the caulk remover, like, I pull it back, and then it's just like black mold, black mold, black mold, brown mold, brown mold. But that black mold, like brown, green, and black mold, and I'm just thinking like, no, I didn't have no mask on, okay? I was just thinking like, yo, this shit gotta be behind the wall. This shit gotta be behind the fucking wall. So I was just like, let me caulk it up. Shit, any tiles that had a little hole in it, I said, like, let me rub the caulk in, okay? So I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied with my job. I mean, it was my first time doing something like that. It's just like I've been having a lot of first time, no homo. I've been having a lot of first times like doing a home improvement and whatnot. So I've been enjoying it. So I got Bill Burr podcast, the Danny Brown show, Uncle Joey's joint with Joey Diaz, Tinfoil Hat with Sam Tripoli, Anything Better with Bill Burr and Paul Verzi, The Verzi Effect with Paul Verzi. I have Time Out with Choice. I got Real Ones with John Bernthal. I love John Bernthal. I got the Pete and Sebastian show. I don't really watch that. I don't really watch, I mean, I do watch some of Choice's stuff, though. I like his videos, so. I got Lee Syatt's podcast. I got Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson. I got PKN. But it's like I have to have something to do while I'm listening to these podcasts. Like, I'd be like, damn, should I read a book while the podcast is just playing in the back? But I'd be thinking like, nah, I need to do some home improvement. But what else can I do? Like, I fixed up everything I could fix. So what else can I do? Like, I need to get some AirPods or like headphones or something like that. So I can just listen to it while I'm like mowing and stuff like that. But there's nothing else for me to do. I got Unapologetically Daphnique, but she hasn't uploaded anything in a minute. Daphnique Springs. It's been like a year since she's uploaded. I got Angelique's Lip Service, The King and the Sting and the Wing. I got Theo Von's. I got Why Won't You Date Me with Nicole Byer. I got Urban Legends with the Ghost Brothers. I think I had a dream about like ghosts. Something about a haunted house. And then I got 85 South Show, the Joe Rogan Experience, the Adam Carolla Show. I don't really watch most of this stuff. I've been meaning to clean all this up. I got Dan Carlin's Hardcore History, Wild Ride with Steve-O. Who else? I got a bunch of podcasts that I just... Who Who is Fitz Dog Radio with Greg Fitzsimmons? Oh my gosh. Who's this? I said Annie Letterman. Is that who I think it is? No, not her. I'm thinking about that old Jewish woman that's a comedian, but her sarcasm is really dry. I don't know if y'all know who I'm talking about. I was subscribed to George, what's his name? George Perez. And I was subscribed to Tiger Belly, The Fighter and the Kid, Ari Shafir. What? Okay, well I might have to resubscribe to the Schaub show. I don't really like Brandon Schaub, but I do like UFC, and I do like what's her name? Amanda Nunes, cause like I remember, like you remember when Ronda Rousey got beat up the first time? I remember when Ronda Rousey was all over the fucking place. I was just like, damn, like they really saying she next up. And then she was around for a minute. Like they was giving her like acting gigs. She was modeling, all of that. The next thing you know, she got beat by Holly Holmes. I think it was Holly Holmes that beat her. And I was like, damn, that's the beginning of the fucking end. And it was. And then like she ended up going to WWE. But then who stood out to me around that time was Amanda Nunes, because I was just like, damn, like there's something about her, like. And then like I think she has like a documentary or something like that. But I know they call like her the lioness. Like she's from Brazil. But yo, like, and I won't even lie, like I admire the art form that is like UFC. And I mean I admire sports because I'm very competitive, but UFC is just like you're like well rounded. And it's just like with Amanda, it was just like, damn, like she was just like, if you just look at, oh my gosh, like this is just, she's very inspirational. Like that's all I gotta say. Like it makes me want to like work on my muscles. Like it makes me actually want to tone the fuck up when I watch like UFC. It's just like, it's so interesting. And it's like, I know like I could never, like, you know, Grandpa was saying like I wanted to play football, but my body wasn't built for that. And I get what he's saying. And I was just like, you could always train to like, you know, do it. But I get what he's saying. It's just like, you could always want to play basketball, right? But if you're at a certain height, there's like a small % chance that you're going to get drafted. Especially if everybody's fucking taller than you. But then you think about, what's his name? It's not Bugsy, but or along that lines, it was like a smaller basketball player. But he did what he had to do. So I'm thinking like, okay, what if I train? Like I have all this pent up energy and anger, right? The hell? I have all this pent up energy and anger. And it's like, why not put it into something that is like, it's not totally healthy to like beat somebody the fuck up. But you know, I'm talking about for the sake of sports. I mean, like, I can put that energy into like technically it's an art form to me. Like, all that's an art form to me. Like martial arts. Like that is arts, martial arts. Like, can you imagine? And then like having discipline. Like I have the emotional discipline. So like, what if I just, you know? And I did go through a phase where I was just like, damn, like Bruce Lee, man. Because, like, he would say, like, be like water. And that's deep as fuck. Like, just, you know, I don't want to be corny, but you know what I'm saying? You know what he's saying by, like, be like water. Like, just not as simple as, like, go with the flow. It's deeper than that, but that's essentially what it is. So it's just like the way he was moving, like how fast he was moving, like he did his own fucking stunts and shit. Like it was just insane. And I don't think we're ever gonna see anybody like that again. It's crazy, like when you look through, oh my gosh. This is the cat that I'm like, whose cat is this? Oh my gosh. Hold up. Where'd it go? Oh. But I'm just thinking like when you look in the past and you see so many people who are just fucking skilled, and then like compared to today, like I'm not gonna shit on people today. Like I hate when people do that though. Like they try to clown our generation, like we ain't got no greats and shit like that. Like, I mean, I think we do. I believe we have some greats. We just don't know about them yet. Or they're not getting enough recognition. So I'm not gonna put our generation down. I ain't gonna do it. But like I'm sure there's people who are great at what they do in this generation, but I'm talking about an icon. Like somebody could just shut that shit down. Like somebody be like, oh yeah, they know how to do every fucking thing. They are the blueprint. And then I was thinking about like how Beyonce dropped her new album Renaissance, and I haven't like really heard other than like Break My Soul. And I'm telling you, I used to love. I still love Beyonce. Like growing up, like listening to Destiny's Child and shit. Like I can't even get, like that's a whole nother story for another time. But I used to think her name was Destiny because she was like in the middle, and I thought the other two were just the Childs. Like, but no, it was Beyonce. I remember when she dropped her solo album, like we played Baby Boy. Baby Boy was all up in the streets, all up in the Bronx, all up in Harlem. Like, bruh, uptown. Shit was wild. I remember when she dropped that video, was it Me, Myself, and I? Like that whole album, I had that album. That's one of the first albums I ever had. Played that shit out. But when I brought her up, I brought her up to say, like, we don't really have too many people like that no more. Like, we don't really have icons like that no more. Like, I want to say the last icon I can think of, and they're all dated. It's all dated. Like, 10 years, I just haven't seen a new icon. Like, I'm thinking about, like, Rihanna. Beyonce been around. Gaga been around for a minute now too. Who else? I can't really think about nobody else. That's a sad, crazy part. It's not sad. It's just, I don't know, the mystique of the celebrity is gone, kinda. But I remember like watching like Michael Jackson videos, just the compilations of the people just going fucking insane. Like, he would just step on stage and people would just have to be rolled out by the paramedics. Like, I was just like, oh my God, Michael Jackson. There's nothing like that anymore. Not that I can think of, like who's passing the fuck out now? Oh, Lady Gaga. But that was probably 10 years ago. But I love Lady Gaga. She did, like, when she came out, when she performed, I would say, like, she was probably the only performer that really, like, stopped time for me. Like I remember, like, her MTV Awards, and then she did Paparazzi, and it was just, damn, that's performance art. And then, like, it just felt kind of forced towards the end. Like, she did so much in such a little time. But she was definitely an icon. I remember when I first saw Lady Gaga, I think it was, like, Miss Universe or something like that. And then, like, she was performing Just Dance. And then I was like, Grandpa, I'll wash the Volvo. I'll wash the car so I can get this album. And I did. This is just like around high school. This is 9th grade. And then like grandpa had like one of those roll out keyboards, and I learned how to play Paparazzi on the little keyboard at gym. I would bring the actual keyboard, I would roll that shit up. And like I would learn the damn thing. Like I would learn how to play it on piano, but I couldn't use this left hand. For some reason that was always my trouble growing up doing piano. Like my left hand would just be like, what am I doing here? And my right hand do all the work. Just like when I'd be typing, like it's just like my right hand was doing all the fucking work. But now it's just like I'm kind of ambidextrous now. So I feel like, damn, if I could just go back in time with this ambidextrosity, boy, I would have been like a piano prodigy. But I still can't read notes. For some reason, I can't read notes. But it might be easier because like I understand math a lot more now because I have to use math. That's crazy. Like, I used to think like, damn, like when are we ever gonna use math? That's what I was thinking that shit in math class. I was like, when are we ever gonna use algebra? Like when are we ever gonna use this shit? And you know, I ended up using that shit plenty of times. I still use it. So please stay in school. Please stay in school. At least know how to budget your money. Yeah, it's just fascinating. Everything's just fucking fascinating. Like, numbers fascinate me now. Like, sometimes, like, I'd be looking at some shit and it's just, like, I see right through it. Like, what the fuck is this? But, like, numbers are fascinating. Like I said, home improvement is fascinating. Learning how things work. And I remember that website, How Things Worked, in that website, crack.com. Like, I'm showing my age. I'm getting old. But every time I go to Cracked, it's just ads. Shout out to Big Sean. I was going to say Big Sheen. I don't know, I feel raggedy. I think it's just my clothes. My face and my clothes, everything just raggedy right now. I know I had to switch shit up. I'm about to just throw some shit in the trash. Like, fuck it. The hell? My brother looking outside. Excuse me. Probably for some food. I guess I'm gonna wrap this up. But thank you for being here for a milestone episode of NOTE2SELF podcast, episode 30. I think my brother needs me, so I'll be back. If you like what you've seen, please like, favorite, subscribe, and I'll be back tomorrow with probably another podcast. But I'm definitely coming back in like 30 minutes so I can do my tarot reading for tomorrow for myself. So peace out. Always a pleasure.